Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In this video, we will learn how to create a backdoor using FatRat and Metasploit framework against Windows machine. Now, please remember that this video aims to teach you attacking methods only for educational purposes only. So it should not be used against anyone without explicit permission because it is illegal. Now, Uh, in here, I'm using Kali Linux and Windows machine in the back here in Mac operating system. Now, what is FatRat? A FatRat is a multi-tool framework designed to help pen testers and security researchers perform various tasks during security assessment. Now, the FatRat can be used for exploitation, creating malware, combining payload with malware, and creating backdoors. And the good thing about the FatRat, it can work with Metasploit and MSF Venom. It can generate payloads in a different formats and can create a remote or local listener also as well. Okay, so the first step here right now, I'm going to switch to root. Okay, now we need to clone FatRat from GitHub repository. To show you the full URL. Okay, it's cloning, it's downloading. Now, I'll pause the video to save some time and come back to it once the download is finished. Okay, so the installation is done. Next step here, we need to go. Okay, see, it's ready. So let's go inside the folder. Okay, it's clear. And we need to do the installation process. But before we do that, we need to change necessary permission by using chmod change mode x the setup file over here .sh add that setup sh. Now, what's doing right now, we're checking for necessary packages with the current repositories. Continue. Detected operating system. Checking for internet connection. It's connected. Now it's processing triggers for Kali menu, desktop, and document. None. Okay, so here, the FatRat detected an incorrect version of the min GW installed. So let's try to remove it and install the appropriate one. It was not able to do so, but anyway, right now it's doing the download and the installation process. I'm gonna pause this video until it's finished. So you can see right now it's finished download. It's checking to see if Apache 2 is found, Ruby, Python, Python 3, OpenSSL, installing tools dependencies. Now it find out that Java is not there, so it's installing Java. Now it's okay. The unzip file, ktool, update compilers, and checking for APK2 to create that, because part of the FatRat, it can create the backdoor and inject it inside APK for Androids. Okay, so now, okay, so I'm going to choose install backdoor factory from Kali repository. So I'll choose number 2. Again, it's doing the download. Okay, this is going to be the default directory. When FatRat generate a new file, it will save it inside it. So yes, and yes for create a shortcut. Now we finish with the installation process. Now it's time to run the FatRat. So FatRat. Now it's loading all the files needed. Oh, okay. Press enter. Now we could see that right now we have the menu here. Okay, you can see there's a lot of options for you to create backdoor from different options here. We are going to use create backdoor with MSF Venom. Okay. Uh, you could create if a backdoor that it is 100% fully undetectable backdoor, which means it's supposed not to be detected by the antivirus. Okay, so let's choose number 1. Okay, now we are going to use number 2. Okay, so the reason why, because the other machine is a Windows machine, but you can always choose, another format for Linux. You could use for PHP, for Python, even Word document, and DLL file. So I'm going to choose 2, but I'm going to pause this video because it will display the public IP. And once the process done, I will explain everything. Okay, so what I've done, I set the local IP address. This is for Kali machine, the attacking machine, the local port 444, and I call it game, for the output file. And then I'm going to choose number 3 here. The reason why I'm choosing number 3, because this specific payload is designed to provide a reverse TCP shell on a Windows system, which allows the attacker to gain remote access and control over the compromised system. So choose number 3. It is generating this. So right now, you could see that it generated the backdoor local. Just scroll up. You can see that this is the listen address right here, the listen port, name of the file, and the payload. Now it has been created right here, game.exe. Okay, so we're done with this part right now. Let's exit. Awesome. And then exit. Now, let's check the file. Oh, let's exit out of here. ls cd FatRat generated ls. Now we can see the game. It's right there. Now, I need to copy the game.exe into the Apache folder so Windows can access it. But before I do that, I want to zip this executable file. So I'm going to use zip game.exe, and I will call it game zip. You should specify the name, game.exe list. It's ready to go. Now I'm gonna have to copy game zip into var slash www.html. Okay, it worked now. Okay, so let's double check var dash www ls slash var html. So we can see the game is right here. And this is, by the way, this is the folder for Apache. Now, before we proceed, we need to start the Apache to start. Apache. Okay, now we just started it. Now, next step here right now, we need to run MSF console. We're gonna use exploit. Use exploit multi one. Now, if you need to learn more about Metasploit, I have a video dedicated for it. Okay. Now we need to set the payload. For Windows, obviously, because we're attacking the Windows machine here. Okay. Interpreter. And since we created this, we're going to use reverse underscore TCP. Now show options. Okay, so the only thing right now we need to do, we need to configure the local host. So set local host. I'm going to use the IP address of the Kali Linux, obviously. 4. Okay. And so double check. Now it's ready. Now it's time to run the exploit. Okay. So we just created the session. Now, if you go to the Windows machine and you download game, which I already downloaded it before, this is why we got the session open quickly. So extract it. And you can see the game, it's right here. It's running. Now, you need to use your social engineering skills to convince the victim to download, extract the folder, and click on the game.exe. Now, if the user clicks on that thing right here, basically, we're going to have this screen over here. Started reverse session, handler, sending. Now, there's a session that it's already open. Now let's verify if that's the case. Use sys info. Okay, so right now we're inside the Windows machine. It's called admin-pc. Okay. PS, let's see. Here we can see the number of running processors. Okay. Now, by the way, you can always download files. If you say download, okay, you have an option to download a bunch of files. Okay. Now, for example, I'm going to show you. I want to download the file. Download. Let's use something like fldr.dll. So it did download the file and saved it inside the FatRat underscore generated file. Let's see if this is the case. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, it just downloaded the file right here. Okay. So what else I could do once I have an open session with the victim machine? I can upload files if I want to. You see, but you just have to set the path for it, you know. You could upload local files and directories to the remote machine. I could do, there's another command, get user ID. See here, we can see that this is the username, admin, name of the machine, admin-pc. Okay. I could search for files inside there. Like, let's say I want to search for dash f game.exe, which is, that's the file. I have it here. Okay. Inside the folder here. Okay. It just found the file. At the desktop, see under users, admin, desktop, game.exe. Okay. And also there's another location that is already running in the background, by the way. Okay. I could use shell. Now I'm inside the machine, Windows machine. Okay. Oh, sorry. Directory. Okay. So if you want more, now if you want to exit the shell, you just type exit and you go back to the Metasploit shell, basically from outside the Windows back to the Metasploit. And if you want to learn more about what other commands you could use against the other machines, the victim machine, just type help, okay? And then you have plenty of options, to see, to try. Okay. Now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. By subscribing, you will be notified when I release new videos. And you'll be supporting my channel so I can continue to create more content like this. Thank you again for watching.